Another example is Angela, who is a flyer. This concept alone for a tank is really fun, and she came out at a time where the flyer meta was definitely at its peak. However, she is made to be played like a mosquito. She is a dive tank. She's mostly useful on maps with easy ledge picks, usually Spider Islands, Hell's Heaven, and Araco. And even then, those places only have those easy ledge picks at one section of the map. Araco has the first point halfway through, Spider Islands happens on the second point halfway through, and Hell's Heaven is on the one section that has the lava pit toward the flank that many Spider-Man players will use to pull tanks off, or in Angela's case, just use it to push anybody off for counterplay purposes. Rogue, the second most recent tank to be released, can't stand on her own due to having absolutely no form of shield, which is something only a few people have. And even then, those who don't necessarily have a personal shield in the same way that Emma or Angela do, usually have a way to have so much temp health that their survivability is sustained because their attacks give them enough temp health to survive long enough. Examples are Venom, who has his one ability that gives him more temp health depending on how low he is in that current moment. Thor gets temp health from basically using his Mjolnir in any way, shape, or form. If he uses Thor Force, he gets temp health back. The most Rogue has in this case is either using her grab to be able to use a tank's ability, which by default will give her at least 150 max health for a small duration alongside whatever ability the tank would have given her, or by using her kick attack that when hitting the projectile attacks that happen after the bicycle kick will give you some amount of temp health depending on how many targets you hit. Usually, you end up hitting one target with this, so the amount of temp health you get is usually very, very low. Because Rogue's block, which is something that, yes, while it has been buffed in recent seasons, still doesn't mitigate damage entirely, it makes it so that she can flop over and die in the face of poke, or even just high burst damage dive